Yeah, I'm just doing Star Trek stuff. More Trek stuff. I know y'all don't like Trek, but I like it. So, I'm gonna play Trek. We don't like Trek. Nobody likes Trek, apparently. But I'm getting stuff done here. Look at that. Look at all my endeavors. Huh? Look at that. Those 3 were all done. Didn't even have to try. I'm gonna put that one, though. But we're still farming... how much? Oh, I only did a couple. Still farming the Red Alert event. Because it's worth it. And I'm purposely only doing Tholian now because Borg is just boring. You can only do the Borg one so many times and it's like, ugh. Seriously, like, now there are people that are in there whose ships are, like, so ridiculously overpowered that the whole thing is over, like, in 30 seconds. Like, usually in the Borg event, you have to go and kill, like, 4 different groups before, like, the big ship will spawn. And it's like, I'll get in there and I'll just barely start working on one group. And then boom, just like that, the big ship already spawns. Like, okay. That's how ridiculous some of these people's ships are. I'm playing with my science ship because I actually really like this ship. Oh my god, why is my phone ringing? Go away. I'm not answering you. Turn down volume a little bit there. There we go. Kind of loud. I think my desktop audio is a little loud too. I may need to adjust that. That's right. Those gravity wells, I did that. That's why I love this science ship. These gravity wells are something else. I love them. You have to build for it, though. If you don't build for a gravity well type ship, it doesn't work out that well. But yeah, I'm building gravity well. Why, I have built. Hey, Lord. It is the Lord. The Lord is here. He is with us. See, this is why I like the Tholian one more, because in most cases you actually have to kind of try. Oh, it's Lady DS, okay. Why'd you change your name? Just felt like it. Okay, so that tarantula's done. We gotta get this one. Everybody's asking, why aren't you doing Pokemon anymore? I could do it, it just, you know. I'm sorry, this Red Alert event's really good for Star Trek. It's fun, it gives you something to do. And of course, as you can see, this particular ship I'm using is really good. Uh-oh, somebody's in trouble. This isn't much of a healing ship, but I'll heal him. Yeah, this is more of a control ship. There we go. Guess we can just zoom on over to these guys. Let's look at this recluse. Took down Meowth VMAX deck, only using Victini V. I've not seen the Meowth VMAX deck. I don't know if it's really that good or. Is it anything like the Blissey deck? That Blissey deck is annoying. Once they get Blissey out, pumped up, it's hard to get rid of that stupid card. Oh, which rep do I need? Let's do Iconians. I have been doing more progress than Arceus. Pokemon Legends. Arceus, that is. I'm trying to complete the perfect Pokédex, which is not easy. Well, I wouldn't say it's necessarily hard. It's just it takes a lot of time because there's a lot of stuff you got to do. So I've been working on that, and just to kind of make sure that I went through each and every Pokemon. I'm going in alphabetical order, and I'm already at the, let me see. Yeah, I'm already at the T's. So the Pokemon I have on my team are like Togekiss and Toxicroak, Togepi, stuff like that. And you have to do certain things with each of them. And even then, once I get through the list, I have to go through it again because there are certain other things you need to do that I'm not currently doing right now. Like some of them you have to evolve a certain number of them. Like it says evolve 5 of these, or you know, whatever. And those, some of them are fairly easy. Others, they're a little harder to catch or to come by. So yeah. That's how I was like, well, let me do that at the end. So then by the time I get to that point where I'm going to have to start doing all these evolutions, I will have accumulated more and more of the Pokemon that I need to actually do the evolutions. Yeah, I'm just cleaning my bags at this point. I got so much stuff in here. Oh, that reminds me, I got some boxes I gotta open. You made over 1,000 fan-made Pokemon cards. How'd you do that? Like physical cards? I've seen people who do that stuff, and I'm actually interested in that because I've seen people that do that sort of stuff, and it looks pretty neat. The only thing is that the people that are actually selling those kind of special, like unique Pokemon cards, they want a crap ton of money for them. So I imagine if they really want that much money for them, they're probably takes a little time to make them. All of them are on your Instagram. Link your Instagram. I'll actually go look at it right now. Because I wouldn't mind getting into doing that, you know, making like custom, you know, like Pokemon cards or Magic the Gathering cards, stuff like that. There is a bit of a market for it. It's a little niche, but there is a market for it. Like I said, the biggest reason why I don't really buy some of that stuff is, again, they're really expensive, and unfortunately, they don't tend to have a ton of intrinsic value to them. Like if you're a big time collector and just like the game, then sure, they probably have some value to you. But for me, it's about, can I take it? Can I resell it? You know, if I hold it for 5 years, 10 years, is it going to be worth anything? That sort of thing. I have to have that sort of mentality first, or else I don't have a business. All right. So I think, yeah, those are the boxes I wanted to get rid of. I could still put a bunch of this stuff in my bank. Yeah, a lot of this stuff can go in the bank. Other than non-combat pet. Those can stay. This stuff I'm not using right now. What is this? Oh, freezing mist. I don't need that right now. Don't need this. What do we got here? Tearing apart Agony phaser weapons. This repair stuff can go in there. And then I don't even need these lock boxes. We'll put those in the fleet bank. Okay. Yeah, I just needed to clear out my bag. My bag was getting a little full from all that farming. That's the only thing, is you farm so many times and your bags just get full. All right. So let's see. Let me dump this dilithium over here. Yeah, kind of amazing. Our fleet is almost done. Well, it's closer to done. In fact, I think this is, let me see. Yeah, this only goes to tier 3. And we're already almost done with it here. And it's really just like me and like 2 other people in this fleet. So that, I mean, if you don't play Star Trek Online, you're just like, what? You probably don't even really understand what any of that means. But yeah, for only having like 3 people in this fleet, that's pretty amazing. Okay. Must go farm. She's a Klingon. She's tall too. I made her tall because Klingons are big. Alright, let's see. Let's go on back and do some more Tholian. There is this this website that I found, because there are little websites out there that you can go to and you can like make your own like Pokemon cards, that kind of thing. But there's one that I found that's relatively new, and it's actually really, really good. It lets you make VMAX and V cards too, and it looks far better than some of the older Pokemon makers that you can find on the internet. So I was messing around with that one like 2-3 weeks ago. Oh. Oh, okay, things are getting crazy already. Oh, why did somebody pop that so early? Oh my gosh, look at the little space tornadoes. It's a space NATO! Help us! There you go, keep coming to my gravity well. Get in there. Oh, that's why I love that gravity well. So good. Okay, so that's done. Let me go work. Oh, wow, they already took out the captain. That's done. Let me see, is there another? Nope, that's a recluse. It's a mesh weaver. Here, I'll just throw this there. Oh wow, this one was fast. Yeah, Dre's gonna ask you for your IG. He's always over there. He's always on Instagram. Nimbus pirate. Oh wait, did I get deltas? Oh no, I got Iconians. Okay. Get these going. We'll just jump right back in. Let's see, we need Dyson and Romulus. Ooh, why is this not starting? Oh man. Okay, we need more temporals. Gotta get some temporal. Ace Pokemon Maker. I'll go look at it here just after I do this little skirmish. Oh, man, that hit really hard. I did not expect my Torp to hit that hard. Oh my god. Yeah, my Torp hit for almost 30,000. That's very unusual for me. Yeah, I don't. This is not a Torp boat, so yeah. Okay. I want to put that there so all the small ships go to it when it blows up. There we go. Nice. Awesome. Oh, Maris got taken out. Who's Zagristi's over there? Can I pull Zagristi over here? Oh, I don't think it's gonna matter. All these are almost dead. Well, I don't know. He may be too big for me to pull over. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. Here, we'll just stick the gravity well over here on him. Apparently they're still... Who did we miss? Oh, I think that's it. There we go. Okay, and what marks did I just say I needed? Temporals. Okay. Okay. Ah, crap, I hit exit to sector. Alright, let me take a look at the Instagram there. / Ace Pokemon Maker. Oh, so these look interesting. So did you do the art for all of these, or is this just like art you found online? Some green ones, Pokemon V stuff. Ash Greninja V, V Battle. Gridagoose? What is that? Gridragoose. I guess it's like a... Is that a goose, sort of? I have no idea what that is. That's weird. Oh, you work with an artist. Okay. So you all do like an art sharing thing. Okay, that makes sense. Meowth V. Hanging out with Team Rocket. You're welcome, Beans. You know, I get messages. I posted that video for Darkmoon Faire for World of Warcraft years ago. And every single time the Darkmoon Faire cycles around again, which is, what is it, like monthly now? Or like every... Because I know for a while it was like every 3 months. But I think it's like monthly or something now. But every single time that it cycles around, I always get private messages saying, hey, thanks for that video. And it's funny because I see the analytics for that video, and every single time Darkmoon Faire cycles through, boom, the views for it just spike. You're very welcome. Yeah, yeah, that's a quest, man. Yeah, that has to be what it's. That's probably, like I said, that's probably the one video where even though I posted it years ago, I still get private messages about it all the time, saying thank you for the guide because it's quick, it's to the point. There's no fluff. I'm just like, let's go, let's do this. You're welcome, man. I'm glad I helped you. Oh, you got the Zeppelin. Nice. I got the little Zeppelin too a little while back. It's kind of fun. I haven't played WoW in, oh gosh, when was the last time I played WoW? Maybe, well, no, not even August. I don't think it was right around the time the latest expansion came out, and I played for maybe about 3 weeks after the expansion came out, but I just found it really really boring. So after that, I was like, took a break, and just haven't gone back since. And it felt kind of dumb because I obviously I bought the expansion, but of course I don't buy just the base expansion. I always get like the extra stuff that comes with it. So it was like $80, something like that. So yeah, I felt kind of dumb. I was like, man, I just burned like $80 and I played for 3 weeks, and now I'm like, eh. Yep, we're going right back in. I'm gonna get the Tholians again. Telling you, well, I mean, here we can do Borg. It doesn't matter. Borg's actually faster, but I enjoy Tholian more because I feel like I'm contributing more. Hopefully, I'll get a terrible team in Borg. But unfortunately, I'm usually like the lowest DPS on the teams because I don't build DPS boats. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the compliment. You have a good one, man. Thank you, Beans. Come on, Borg. Let's load up. Yeah, this sure is taking its sweet time. There's always that one person that doesn't hit ready, and so it just keeps all of us hanging. There we go. I do wish they would buff the Borg a little bit because they just get absolutely obliterated every single time I come in here. And again, my ship is not that strong. Mine, like I said, this is just a control ship. It doesn't do a lot of DPS. All the damage that it does comes from the gravity wells. I mean, I've got my little torps there, but those don't generally do very much damage. Oh wow, look, we got a secondary gravity well, nice. Oh, this is another thing that does a lot of damage. I have my repulsors, and then I also have my oh, I have no shields. Thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. Oh crap, I got a plasma torpedo coming to me. Don't kill me, don't kill me! Oh, okay, good. Oh, we ate that torpedo really well. Usually I don't like doing both cubes at the same time, but, you know. Might as well. Oh, that one hit hard. Okay, yeah. Now we get a hill. Ooh. I'm in trouble now. I'm over here talking trash. I'm in trouble. Run, man! I don't have any of my heals. It's not like my engineer. My engineer has tons of heals. Also, because I'm looking at chat while still trying to do this. Okay, there we go. Now we got some heals. But yeah, look. See, they've already done some other groups there. Oh crap, that's a heavy plasma. Ooh, no, get that out of here. Yeah, why am I getting my butt kicked here suddenly? Okay, there. 1 of 10. Come on, take me out of combat. There we go. By the time I get to the vessel, it'll be dead. Yeah, look at that, already 60, 50%. Yeah, it's already dead. See, this is what I was talking about. Is that's why I don't do the Borg ones, because they absolutely obliterate them so quickly. Oh, we need a new Romulan works. There we go. Let me jump back to that Instagram page though again. Let me see. Oh my god. I just saw the Meowth VMAX, the Gigantamax one with that weird art. It looks like it's like red smoke. G-Max Gold Rush. Oh wow, for 4 colorless, 200 damage and draw 3 cards. Sounds kind of insane. But that's kind of how the VMAX cards are though. Oh, what's this? Dark Gemini? I imagine some of these are just completely 100% created. Because, yeah, I've never heard of that Pokemon. I mean, there's probably still Pokemon out there I've never heard of, so... That's why I'm still kind of... What is this? Dark Cubic? Or Dark Cubic? The world? It's like a Cubone. Wait a minute, hold on. Oh, I see. So it's got the Cubone head. It's got the leak from Farfetch'd, and then it's got the shell from I can't remember the name of that other guy. There's another I forget his name, but okay, that's weird. Shuffle up to 4 Jesse and James cards from your discard pile into your deck. For each card you shuffle in this way, draw. Dude, that seems a little powerful for 1 colorless, and it's a basic. Ooh, that seems like really, really powerful. Let me see. Sliding through. This attack does 60 damage for each of your opponent's basic Pokemon in play. That's really overpowered too. That should not be from a basic. Unless it was a V. And even a V, that would be overpowered. Yeah, that's kind of nuts. A basic with 90 hit points. So it can stay on the field for at least a couple of turns. Yeah, that is ridiculously overpowered. Yeah, that's there's no balance there. What else is here? Dark Yanmega. Oh, that art looks neat. Vibration Shield. You may discard Destiny Gems from your hand. If you do, during your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 60 less damage from attacks before implying weakness. Wow, and that is a no-cost attack for 20. He is a stage 1. X-breaking one. No, again, this is little overpowered, man. 3 colorless for 130. A stage 1 with 160 hit points. That's and only a 2 retreat. Wow, that's kind of little strong there. A little strong. But I guess that's kind of the whole idea of making your own cards. You just kind of like, Mariniqua V? What is this? That is 100% made up, which is fine. It looks like a Lapras meets a what is it? The Tortola? I think that's the name of it. That kind of weird turtle-looking thing with trees on his back. That's kind of what this reminds me of. Lowering waves. Whenever this Pokemon hit points is 120 or less and has damage counters on it, this Pokemon takes 80 less damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon before applying Wii and Resistance. I see the misspelling there. Yeah, it says before applying Wii and Resistance, and then it doesn't have an N bracket. Uh-oh! That's fine. Alfred. Shuffle your hand into your deck. If your active Pokemon is a Pokemon V, draw 8 cards. If not, draw 4 cards. Professor's research. Oh, that's just the professor's research with different art. Huntimber V. That's kind of crazy looking. Vine Vash. Move 4 damage counters from one of your Pokemon to your opponent's bench Pokemon in any way you like. So that's... Okay. So 1 grass plus a colorless for 60. That's actually not terrible. Yeah, that actually seems fairly well balanced. Little on the strong side, but still fairly balanced. And then Break Ground. This attack does 20 damage to each of your benched Pokemon. Let's see, Break Ground for 3 grass and then 1 additional colorless for 180. That's actually pretty balanced too. That one's far more balanced than the other. Oh, and it has no resistances, so yeah, it's definitely balanced. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. Okay, I gotta jump back to Star Trek. Uh-oh. Oh, I've maxed out my ore for the day. Dang it. Or my ore refinement. It stinks too, because I'm actually enjoying using this ship, but I guess I could go use another one. Hold on, let me... What did I get? I got Romulus, right? Yeah, Romulus marks. Yeah, I can live with that. That's fine. Okay, but who do I want to switch to, though? Let's see. Change character. Let's see. I don't remember what kind of beams she has. Oh, this one's not terrible. Although her ship is really starting to feel its age. I love the ship, but it's old. This is an old Chelgrat. It's a Breen ship, I believe. Yeah, see, I love the ship. The colors and everything are great. Well, the purple is from my armor and my engines and stuff. But again, it's a T5U, so it's starting to feel its age. But I haven't really found anything else that I like. What Torp is that? Morphogenic Polaron Energy. Oh! Polaron Engine. Matrix Controller. I should probably go and see if I can get like at least the 2-piece of that. Because it just says Polaron Energy Weapon. Let me see more details. Transfer reduction to fire at will. And I do use fire at will. Beam overload, scatter, volley, rapid fire, torpedo. Oh, wow. That's actually not bad. 50% recharge time reduction. Yep, and I do use beam. I use a whole bunch of this stuff. Torp spread, beam overload, and fire will. Okay. I don't even remember where I got this from though. I have no clue. Oh well, let's go do some Tholian. Or Borg, it doesn't matter. Yeah, this one, it's a good boat, but it's a bit of a glass cannon. So we've got to be very careful here. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Gotta go this way. And I'm burning through my... Where's my battery there? Wow, we already got 2 groups down. Yeah, the biggest reason I want to upgrade this ship is because I definitely need a ship with more armor now. It's hard to find a ship like this. This is considered a warship, so its turn is a little bit better than your average cruiser. Let's see if we can hit him with some anti-proton. Oh my gosh, this guy's gonna die so fast. He blew up so fast I couldn't get out of there. Oh my god, I'm barely alive. Okay, I healed a little bit. There we go. Oh my god, he died so quickly. Even my officer's like, what the hell was that? He's like, what are you doing here, man? Why did we even come? I don't know. Again, I love the ship, but it's just it's old. Heck, let me go to. I can't think of what other ship would even be close to this. I could try. Well, darn, that thing does not have turn. There's another ship I'm thinking about. It's a Starfleet vessel, but I don't think the turn itself is very good. I have it on one of my other characters, but the only reason the turn is much better on that other character is because I have like 4 consoles that are like plus turn, plus turn, plus turn. And what I mean by plus turn is this. Being able to turn like this fairly quickly. Because there are some ships out there that turn. I mean, because this isn't even that fast. But there are other ships out there that turn really slow, like carriers. But they're not meant to turn fast, so yeah. I mean, heck, I'm able to get into a ship that's actually faster than this. Or as far as turn goes, is faster. What? I don't even remember what the base turn on this is. I think it's like 14. Which doesn't mean anything to you if you don't play Star Trek Online. What does that mean? Is that good? Base 14 turn is little. It's average at best. Let me see. Well, actually, let me see. Defensive. Yeah, well, this is because I'm not in space either. So this would actually show attack. Turn rate 3 degrees per second. Well, it's not going to give me much data, much useful data. Darn it. Well, let me take a look at the ships that I have here. And I do have a token for a free T6 ship from the store. So if I really wanted to, I could maybe get one of those Dominion ships. In fact, hold on. There was a Dominion ship that I was looking at. Let me see. Ships. T6. Yeah, a lot of these I already actually own. Oh, here's that other one I was talking about, the Paladin. Yeah, the turn on that one's not very good. You could make it good, but again, you have to dedicate some consoles to it. That's my science ship. That one, well, one of my science ships. That one's actually really, really good. Let's see, where are the Dominion ships? Hold on, filters. I don't even think they're listed as Dominion. Oh, that's right. I could fly one of my Romulan vessels. Those tend to have a little bit better turn. Oh, here we go. Here's some of the Johadar ships. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's a recon destroyer. That's a little small. Let's see. What's the data on this thing? Tier 6. Hull strength is low. 0.75 shield modifier is not bad. Oh, it's a 4-3. What about this warship? This should be a 4-4, I'd imagine. Ooh, that's also low hull modifier. Oh, weird. It's a 5-3. Huh. Okay. 3 device slots. Shield modifier of 1.2. Base turn of 14. Not bad. Impulse modifier. Inertia 55. Plus 10 weapons power. Plus 5 engine power. Plus 5 auxiliary. Universal Untangled Quantum Bombardment. Can load dual cannons. Oh, it's got the wingmen. Huh. That could be interesting. Precise weapon systems. Persistence of the founders. Starship trait. Okay. That's actually pretty nice. I'll have to think about that one. This one, I'm not crazy about. It's definitely a destroyer, but they tend to be pretty easily taken out unless you're constantly on the move or you're just overpowered. Here's a carrier. Oh, that thing is cool looking. Oh my god. But the only thing is it's a carrier. You get your little ships that come with it. You get 2 hangar bays, and you get Jem'Hadar fighter squadrons or support frigates. But again, it's a carrier, so they're slow as heck. They're basically space whales. Plus 10 to shield power, plus 10 aux. Can load cannons? Huh. Well, I guess because it's a Jem'Hadar ship. Inertia of 20. Base turn of 5. Oh my god. Oh, that's slow. Console 334. It leans science. What do we got here? It's a 3-3 weapon layout. 4 device slots. Shield modifier of 1.3. Hull strength 1.25. Yeah, this is a tank. It's a neat looking ship. I just don't want a carrier. I'm thinking this one. This warship. Was it you? No. Yeah, this one. Huh. Let me just see the ones I already have purchased. Not very many, actually. Although I could... You don't meet the requirements for this item. Ah. No, those were... I thought we were supposed to be able to fly the Klingon stuff now. Because, yeah, some of these Klingon ships are actually kind of neat looking. Like, that thing looks awesome. And that's a 4... Oh, wow, that's a 4-4. Shield mod of 1. Oh, you must complete the tutorial. Really? I have to go and complete a tutorial on a new character just to make it available? Maybe that's not a standard... Oh, I think I know what it is. This is probably not a standard ship that you... Okay, I think I know what this is. Delta Operations Packages. Okay, yeah. So that's what this came with. Tutorial's performance will improve throughout your leveling experience. Okay, that's why I can't use it. Same thing with this one, with the Raptor. Darn. Okay. I really don't want to use the Paladin. Advanced Light Cruiser. It's a boring little ship. I think this is like a 4-3. Oh no, it's a 4-4. Hull strength. Wow, that's a very light hull. 46,000 at 60. Shield modifier 1-1. 4 slots. Lieutenant Commander Tactical, Ensign Engineering, Commander Engineering. It's engineering focused. 3 tactical, 4 engineering, 3 science. Yeah, it's engineering. I'm not crazy about that. What about this escort? This is probably a 4-3. Yeah, it's a 4-3. 0.9. Wow, very low hull. But that's an escort for you. I want to ask the chat a question. Guardian Cruiser. This is a boring ship. 6.5 degrees, 4-4. Well, the Intel Warbird. You know, I think... Okay, well, somebody's telling me yes. Oh, gotta have a KDF tune on 65. Oh, I know a fast way to do that then. Just KDF... Hold on. KDF aligned? Can I get... Yeah, can... Oh, I see. So it looks like even if I just took like a Dominion character and just made him aligned to KDF and I get to 65, then I can fly those ships. Okay, that's actually something I may want to look into. Because, well, I mean, it's a 4-4. What are the device? What are the consoles again? 352. I do have a fairly high level KDF as it is. Hey Moni, what's up? Yeah, I've already got a high level KDF, so I could just finish leveling it. I think I've got like a level 60 KDF. So I could just push it to 65, which is not hard. It'll take a little bit of time, take like 2 hours, but... And this, well, the Raptor is more, yeah, this is more of a cannons boat. Let's see, here's the cruiser. What's this one? This is also a 4-4. This is more engineering though too. Experimental science. Yeah, it looks like I'll have to make a KDF. Or not make a KDF, but use one of my KDFs. I don't really use them very much. Actually, it wouldn't be bad to go and look at what these KDF have. I just have... I have them, but I just don't use them. I would tell you to play Star Trek Online, Moni, but I know you don't play. Oh, she's 64. Oh, look at that. One of my KDFs is 64. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so I just got to finish getting her up. Oh, wow, and she's in one of the Raiders. Because this is the one I was thinking of. This is the one I knew was about level 60. I definitely renamed this ship and didn't remember. The IKS Bamboozle. Okay. So I could just get her to 65 and, well, wait a minute. Did I actually... I know this one I leveled from 1. I don't remember... Oh, this is a Delta recruit. Well, I mean, it's not like it would take long to get her to 65 anyway. So if it doesn't work, then it's no big deal. Okay. Oh, where am I? I'm at the Chronos system. Okay. Let's see. What does this character even have? Oh, she's actually got some dilithium. Wow, she's got over 1,000 fleet mark. Oh wow, she's got a lot of money too. Well, a decent amount of money. That used to be a lot of money. Now it's not. I could always deposit that in my account bank. What do we got here? What is this? 8th anniversary prize voucher. Oh, that's old school. Let me see. Oh, and here's the Tesseract. Oh, I didn't even grab some of this stuff. Okay. Cool, I get rewards. Every time I make one of these Delta recruits, I always forget they get extra rewards. So how is America doing? Dude, it's all weird over here right now, man. Things are just, it's just weird. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like there's like layers and layers of regret on top of hostility, on top of why didn't we do this before, on top of you know, people are freaking out over the stock market now. It's just ugh. It feels kind of like you know how like 2020, I don't know how it was for you guys, but 2020, because of the whole COVID thing, was just insane. That whole you know, from the time that COVID started until the end of the year, that whole part of our history is just nuts. It feels a little bit like we're slipping back into that. Because you would think, oh, it's been 2 years since the whole COVID thing. Hopefully we can start getting back to normal and all that kind of stuff. And it feels like we should be getting out of that rut, but it doesn't feel like we are. It's just, it's really odd, man. It's a really, really odd, weird thing going on. Oh, look at that. We got some tasks here. Zero gravity combat training. How do you fail that? My name is not View. Did you get the new Pokeball 10? No. I don't know what new Pokeball 10 you're referring to. So yeah, look, I only need 20% to actually get her to 65, so... Oh, look at that. Now I only need 15%. Is it 15%? Let me see. Oh, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Oh, I need 30%, so each of these is 10. Okay. Oh, there it is, military. Yeah, everything's weird here in the States, man. It's just, it's crazy. The Love Ball, it comes with packs. Well, most of them do. Yeah, I'd not seen it. It's weird because I said that I didn't want to buy as much Pokemon stuff, and I'm actually not buying as much Pokemon stuff. But it's, of course, you would know as soon as I say I don't want to buy as much Pokemon stuff anymore, I go to stores and they are literally like the entire wall is full now of Pokemon product. Like I went to Walmart of all places a week and a half ago, and they had every single one of the Elite Trainer boxes, all of them. And I was like, and not just like one or two, they had like 10 of each of them all there lined up on the wall. I was like, wow, I have not seen Pokemon product this fully stocked in like 2 years. But they had it all. They had the Vivid Voltage one, which I actually never got. They had the old school Sword and Shield. They had the Darkness Ablaze one. They had the Battle Styles one. All of the newer stuff was there too. I was like, man, they have a ton of product now. And I actually did get something. I got what did I get? I got two things. I got the Pikachu V box, and then I got the Mewtwo V Union box. And I don't think I've done I've already filmed the V Union opening, but I've not posted it, obviously. So yeah, I'm still sitting on that one. But yeah, I was just amazed at how much product there is out there now. I guess it just took them a long time to catch up and finally, you know. But I did want to get more into Magic the Gathering as far as selling, and the Neon Dynasty release was great. I mean, the card values for Neon Dynasty are just absolutely outstanding. But then Streets of New Capenna, the new Magic the Gathering set, just came out, and the product is fine, but it's not amazing by any means. I think it's like, wow, look at all this stuff I got. Holy crap. I didn't realize I was going to get this much stuff. But anyways, yeah, the set is nice. It's good artwork, but the card values are just, compared to Neon Dynasty, not the same at all. Like, Neon Dynasty has a $2,000 card in it. It's insanely hard to get, but if you get it, it's $2,000. Whereas Capenna just doesn't have that. I think that's the biggest thing. Is Capenna just power-wise is just... I think it has to do with the multicolor stuff that they're trying to do. Because multicolor's always been in Magic the Gathering, but they went hard with it. You know, instead of just having like... instead of having just like a green deck or a black deck, you know, or sometimes you can do multicolors, like you can have like a green and blue deck and run that, and that usually is fine. But a lot of these things that they're trying to push in the new set are for like multiple colors above that. Like it's asking, like some of the cards are asking for 4 different colors, which you get cards like that in certain sets, but this particular set has a lot of cards like that. So yeah, not too crazy about it. I did my one new Capenna bundle opening, and I don't think I'm gonna buy anymore. I think that's it. Was happy with Neon Dynasty. Oh, this is more R&D stuff. I guess if I wanted to, I could just probably have her go do red alerts, and she'll probably level from this. How much more does she need? 5121. Oh, she's so quick. Oh, I love the color of her ship too. What is this? This is a 5. Oh, this is a 4-2. Come on, target that, damn it. Stream MTG and show you how to play. Yeah, MTG Arena, you can play it. It's actually not bad. It's very true to the game. I don't play it very much myself. Oh, I don't like the shields she has. As soon as I saw that little burst come from the side of my ship, I was like, oh, I know what shields these are. And I don't really like them. I probably put them on here because it's probably all I had. I can get other shields now, though. Oh crap, I'm gonna get popped. I mean, I could put it on. I haven't updated my decks in MTG Arena in a long time, but I could play like against the CPU and show you how to play. The weird thing is, I'm so old school when it comes to MTG. I don't even know how to use Planeswalkers. Yeah, Planeswalkers. Yeah, I don't even know how to use Planeswalkers. Because back in the day when I learned how to play, back in the early 2000s, there were no Planeswalkers. Planeswalkers are still, well, at least for me, they're a fairly new thing. Although they've been around for like 10 years now. Play it on stream one day or now. I could. I mean, I'm just farming right now. It doesn't really matter. And it would only take me a second to open up MTG Arena. And the biggest reason I don't stream MTG Arena is because I'm not very good. I'm not a good player. Like with Yu-Gi-Oh, I know I was like, well, I was always a judge, and that's why I'm not a great player. But at MTG, I'm far worse. Like even the computer on MTG Arena beats me all the time. That's how bad I am. I guess it doesn't really matter what marks I take for this chick. I'm not going to play her long enough. Oh, look at that. I almost leveled. Exit to sector. But I mean, if you want to see MTG Arena, I can boot it up. It's fine. The game itself is beautiful. It looks great. But apparently a lot of people... Wow, why did you put me all the way over here? It put me over in the Sol system. That's dumb. I was all the way in Chronos. And it stuck me over at the... Look, just to give you an idea, Chronos is right here. And it threw me all the way over here. Because this is Klingon space over here where I was. But it just decided, oh, we'll just put you at the Sol system. No, I know how to play. I know how the game works. I'm just not very good. Hold on, let me... Here, y'all take a look at Garrick. And I'll actually load up MTG Arena here. Hopefully I don't have to have a patch. Because I patched it like a week ago. Oh no, I think it is going to try and patch it. Darn it, it has a patch. Here, I'll let it update real quick. While y'all look at Garrick. That's why like whenever a new set comes out, I can take a look at the cards and I can see the possibilities with them. But again, I'm just not very good with the game. Like I can see how somebody may want to use a particular card. Like in Discord, I had mentioned another card just a few days ago. I think it was, which one was it? Let me see. Come on, where are you? There we go. Giada Font of Hope, which is from the new set. And I took a look at that card and I was like, wow, like Angel decks need any more, you know. What system is MTG on? What do you mean? What do you mean, what system? MTG Arena is its own thing. Okay, now we got that. Let me load up. Let me change my game capture now. There we go. MTG Arena. Okay, it's not capturing. Come on. Oh, you mean as far as availability? Yeah, PC and mobile. Okay, for some reason, it's not... Hold on, let me try this again. Okay, yeah, I don't understand why it's not... Yeah, it's not loading up for me for some reason. I mean, I can see it on my end, but for some reason OBS is like, I don't know. So yeah, I don't know what the problem is here. It should load it. Hold on, let me try something here real quick. Window capture. Oh, well, it shows it there. Okay, that's weird. Hold on, let me... Okay, duplicate this. Oh, I see what it's doing. It doesn't like capturing the game. It only wants it to do a window capture. Okay. So let me change this here. And now I have to remeasure this. Let me see. Yeah, I gotta remeasure this, I think. Weird. What is... Okay, god dang it. I don't like that. Sorry, hold on. I'm working on it. Okay. Capture. I'll put you down there. You're too far up. There we go. Hey, there it is. But yeah, see, the game looks beautiful. They put it together really, really well. It looks really nice. Moni has to eat blue cheese. What is mastery? What is, oh, did I get stuff? Oh, no, I didn't. My current level is... Okay. Gotcha. See, I don't play very much. My current level is 5. It's just telling me about the new set and stuff. The cool thing is, if you do actually get into this game, every time there's a new set, they give out free booster packs and stuff. Or at least codes for free booster packs. Not a ton, but it's better than nothing, I guess. New offers every day. Oh, I don't want that. Oh, it gave me 2 packs. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Okay, well, let's open them. We're going to open new Capenna packs. Excuse me. 10 Socialite, Virtuoso, Disciplined Duelist, Cabaret Courtyard. Oh, it's one of those interesting land cards. What? Wow. When Cabaret Courtyard enters the battlefield, sacrifice it. When you do, search your library for a basic Mountain Force or Plains card. Put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle, and you gain 1 life. They've been doing kind of shenanigans with these types of lands, these common specialty lands, and they're trying to make them more appealing, but instead of gaining the 1 life and going through this whole thing, I would rather just be able to get a Mountain Forest or Plains card and have it not be tapped. Oh, Galagreeters. I actually pulled that physical card. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Put a 1/1 counter on Galagreeters. Create a tapped treasure token, and you gain 2 life. Oh, wait. Oh, let me see. Choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So you could essentially get all of them if this is later in the game. You can't see the cards? Why not? That's weird. Why isn't it showing it? Yeah, I do see that here. I think... Hold on. What are you doing? Let me change something here. Weird. Why is it freezing? Now it's freezing for some reason. I don't understand what's wrong with this thing. Stream MTG. Yeah, it's like frozen at that spot now in OBS. Like, my game is running just fine. Yes, I know it's frozen. I'm seeing that. I don't understand why it's doing this. Hold on. Take that out. See, you can see Garrick. Garrick's fine. Why isn't this showing? This is so weird. And it's frozen in OBS. So I don't understand what the problem is. Let me see. Change that. Okay, let's change that. That is so odd. Okay, let's try this. Yay! Look at that. Now it's working. Gosh, I have to screw with this thing so much sometimes just to get it to work. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, this is what I was looking at, Galagreeters. Oh, we're going to open another pack now. Yeah, fake your own death. Cabaret initiates. Sky. Another one of those lands. Yeah, and the thing is, again, this is only something you see if you're actually familiar with the last several years of Magic the Gathering. Is that they essentially remake this card almost every set. They just change the flavor of it ever so slightly, but it's all basically the same stuff. It's Skybridge Showers enters the battlefield tapped. Most people hate these cards. They're just, I don't want to say they're useless, but there are far better options. Look, here's another one, Waterfront District. It's the same thing. See, District enters the battlefield tapped. And again, once the next turn, you have to wait for the next turn to actually get a benefit from it. So that's why people don't like them. What do we got here? Oh, Mr. or Pharaoh the Boulder. Oh, wow, he's a rhino. Whenever you attack, double target creature's power until end of turn. Oh. But this is the shenanigans stuff I was talking about, where it's asking for multiple colors. Look, it's one colorless, a black, a red, and a green to bring that guy out. There are a lot of cards like that. Oh, really? Oh, it gave me a rare wild card, which isn't terrible. That's actually not bad. I actually have a ton of these wild cards. That's an uncommon wild card. But these packs were kind of eh. Yeah, again, from the Neon Dynasty stuff, it's better. Can you get packs from every set ever released? I don't think so. They usually carry packs that are available only through Standard. Here, let's go to packs. Oh, here we go, yeah. Here's the latest stuff right here. It looks, yeah, basically from Zendikar Rising all the way up until now is the stuff that you probably should buy if you're playing Standard, which most people do. We see that Strixhaven, Midnight Hunt, the Dungeons and Dragons one. You can buy older stuff like M21. This is out of Standard right now, though. Although there may be cards in this set, because again, you know, it's kind of like in Yu-Gi-Oh. You know how like they'll release a card in Yu-Gi-Oh, like back in 2004, and then like 10 years later they'll reprint it. Well, if that happens in a game like this, where the Standard changes, like when the next set comes out after Capenna, Zendikar Rising is going to be out. It's gone. But if a card that was, say, originally printed in Zendikar Rising gets printed again in a newer set, then you could still use the card that was originally printed in Zendikar Rising and it would still be fine. Yeah, it's weird. But yeah, they still have the older stuff like M21 Ikoria, Theros, Throne of Eldraine. That's a better set than they give it credit for. M20 was actually really good. Let me see. Okay, there's Kaladesh. Yeah, it only goes back as far as Kaladesh, which is 2019, I believe. 2018, 2019 was when Kaladesh came out. So yeah, not the oldest stuff. I guess because most of the... Again, Magic is one of those games that they have no problem reprinting certain cards. And so a lot of cards that were printed, again, in the early 2000s, late 2000s, early 2010s, they've probably already been reprinted. So you wouldn't really get much of a benefit from buying a pack of, say, like Mirrodin, you know. In fact, a lot of stuff from Mirrodin has been reprinted in oh god, what's the name of that set? Modern Horizons 2, which is not on this list. Yeah, Modern Horizons 2 is more of a specialty pack. It's not a standard pack like these. These are standard releases. And then you've got like some specialty ones that come out like Modern Masters or Ultimate Masters, Masters 25, Secret Lair. Those are specialty products. So those operate a little bit differently. Let's see, bundles. I think some of this stuff is really expensive though. That's why I would not feel comfortable spending money on this stuff. I guess if you're like really, really into Magic, go for it. But again, some of the stuff feels really expensive. So what's my favorite pack? Don't really have one. Dude, Magic has had so many releases up until this point. Remember, Magic has been around since like 1993. This is almost a 30-year-old game. So they've had tons and tons of releases. And again, it's not... Oh, there's a dog. Yeah, you can actually buy little avatars like this, but they're similar to the avatars in Master Duel, where they don't really do anything. They're just kind of there, you know? Oh, at least, look, this guy barks. That's Hachiko. Or Hachi. The dog from Japanese lore. Oh, and you can buy sleeves too. Oh, the Hachi sleeves are actually kind of nice. Yeah, they put a lot of art and a lot of work into the artwork. Do they have any Vivian sleeves? I don't see any Vivian sleeves. That's too bad. Get a cat? I don't think they have a cat. Yeah, this is it for pets. That's all they have. Just Spirited Companion. Which is good. I'm actually glad there's only one. I thought there was another one, but I would much rather them concentrate on core game mechanics than to worry about this kind of crap. The dog that was waiting for its owner to come back. Yes, that's Hachi. The legend of Hachi is, well, it's true. It really happened. And this is the dog that was based on him. And he actually does have his own card. He has a card in Neon Dynasty called Spirited Companion. In fact, I think I may have... I know I have the physical card. I don't know if I actually have the card here. Here, I'm just gonna go here, edit deck. Hammer time! No. Don't. Can't frisk me. Don't. Can't frisk me. Let me see, sideboard. Oh, this is the actual board itself. I don't even remember how to change the deck. How do I do it? Craft, card styles. Yeah, you can do card crafting here too. Sideboard. Okay. Oh, that's Chandra. That's my avatar. Oh, look, there we go. Card sleeves. That's Vivian. Pets. I don't have any pets. Oh, look, here's another one of the pets. Adversary construct pet. Yeah, see, I would definitely choose the dog over that one. Pet. Yeah, confirm. There. Okay, how do I again, I don't play this game very much, so I'm trying to remember how I actually change my deck. I don't get it. I don't know. Oh, these are... Oh, okay, so this is the deck. And these are the cards available to me. Okay, so let me see. Spirited. Oh, I actually don't have him. I could probably grab him, though. That gold eagle is cold. Yeah, because I have these... let me see. How do I do this? I've done this before. I don't remember how. But... Let me see. Not collected. Standard. Yeah, the Alchemy packs is something they just introduced. I have no idea how that works. And Alchemy packs are only in the online game. They're not physical products. And if anybody actually, if any of you actually do want to give MTG Arena a try, I have codes. I'm not kidding. I have codes that I can give you that will give you 2 decks. They're not the greatest decks, but they're good starter decks. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. No, I don't want to do Alchemy. Standard historical. Oh, here we go. Historical. No. Explorer, Brawl. These are the different types that you could do. Limited Rebalance, Direct Game, Traditional Explorer. No, Dark Magician is not in the game. Brawl. I think it was Serenity actually plays. She plays... I actually gave her some a code for this game also like 3 or 4 months ago. Because I forget where I mentioned it. I think I was on one of the streams. I mentioned it because I knew she played Magic. I just didn't know what format she played. She plays Commander, which is a different format than Standard. I kind of understand how to play Commander, but it's a little bit different the way the whole thing is set up. Okay, can we get out of this? Yeah, go away. But yeah, I was able to get my hands on some of the some codes for some pre-built decks. Like, yeah, these are all the various cards that you can actually stick in the deck if you wanted to. How do I forget how do I make cards? Discard changes. Let's see, edit deck. Hold on, can I make a deck? Oh, there we go. There's the Charmed Stray. I got a cat. There's some cats in here. There's Sanctuary Cat. You could actually make a cat deck. Yeah. Kind of neat. Yeah, got Sanctuary Cat, Charmed Stray. There's also I think it was in Neon Dynasty and in the set before that where you can get a number of cats. So this is where Master Duel got the idea? Maybe. Well, I mean, games like these, they always kind of rip off each other. It's just, you know, lucky offering more kitties. But the big thing right now in Magic the Gathering are angel decks. Angel decks are just stupid overpowered apparently right now. Because the way that they're built is they have this thing called lifelink. Like, you'll see it right there. Damage dealt by a creature, planeswalker, or spell with lifelink also causes its controller to gain that much life. So you're basically just continuously gaining life over and over and over again. Kind of crazy. I think my woodpecker friend is back. Oh, did I ever tell you all about the woodpecker? I don't think I did. Do you hear that tapping? That's not me. I think that's the woodpecker. Hold on. I'll be right back. Anyway, yeah, I think it was the woodpecker. But like about 2 or 3 times a week, usually about this time in the mornings, I'll hear like a little tapping, like that every now and then. And when I first started hearing it, I was like, what the hell is that? And I thought maybe at first that like a creature or something got, oh, look, here's Spirit and Companion. But at first I thought maybe like a squirrel or something had gotten in the walls. And I was like, what is that? And so finally I went and I opened the door and I didn't see anything, but the tapping had stopped. So I was like, so just closed the door. 10 minutes later, I was like, what is that noise? It's driving me nuts, man. And so I was like, okay, let me try and be a little quieter. Maybe I can catch whoever or whatever is doing this thing. So I go and as quietly as I can, because my door, unfortunately, is heavy as hell. But as quietly as I could, I opened the door and I look out, and right there, sitting on my rail, was a woodpecker. Yeah, like the actual bird, the woodpecker. And he was just looking at me. And I was like, oh, that's a woodpecker. And he just staring at me. And then he would just look at me, and then he hopped away because obviously he was a little afraid of me. And he hopped away down the rail. He didn't fly away. He just kind of moved down the rail, and he went to the other side to my neighbor, like where their door is, and then for no reason just started tapping away. And I was like, it's been you little bastard. So yes, every now and then that woodpecker comes back and he'll just be like, I've seen him several times now. And we're not like buddies or anything. I don't feed it, but I just think it's funny that he comes back, like I said, like at least a couple of times a week. He'll come and he'll just start tapping like literally on my door. He will just tap. And I have no idea why he does it. No clue. But yeah, I have a woodpecker that comes and bugs me sometimes. That's the woodpecker story. That's it. Yeah. And that's what was just happening right now. He came back again. He's the spirited companion. He's the dog. But yeah, angel decks are I wouldn't say they're top meta, but they're definitely up there. Throw a Pokeball at him. Yeah, I have no idea how to build the angel deck. I'm sure I could if I wanted to. Oh, what's this? Angel at Eternal Dawn, flying. This doesn't have lifelink though. It's cost of 3. When Angel of Eternal Dawn enters the battlefield, it becomes day. It can't become night. Oh, that's weird. See, I don't. What is this? If it becomes day or night, or if a day-bound permanent enters the battlefield, track day-night for the rest of the game. Oh, this is another one of those kind of strange little mechanics that has been implemented lately. I'm not crazy about it. I think this mechanic came out with Crimson Vow and Midnight Hunt, because the whole idea of the whole day-night cycle thing was because Crimson Vow is like about vampires and stuff like that, and Midnight Hunt is about lycans, like werewolves and stuff. And of course, there has to be an antithesis to that, which is why the angel decks got such boosts, because they're like, well, this is really dark theme. Let's do like a day-night theme, because of course vampires don't generally come out in the day unless they're day walkers. And same thing with werewolves. They generally don't really come out during the day. So is that Spirit Companion a 1-for-1? Let me see. It's actually 2. It's 1 colorless and then 1 plains for a 1/1. And when he enters the battlefield, you draw a card, which is unusual actually. That ability or that effect is a little unusual for a white card. White cards, like each color has one thing it generally does really, really well. White cards are generally defenders, and they're generally life gain. So for him to be drawing card, that's a little weird. Although I think they've been trying to balance that out a little bit more in the last few years. Because whenever I think, like drawing power, I always think of blue decks. Because blue decks, that's like their thing, is drawing, just drawing cards. Red decks are like direct damage. Black decks are like Death Link or Death Touch, which basically means like even if you attack it and you don't have enough to kill it, or it doesn't have enough to kill you back, you will still die. It's weird. For a white card. Be quiet. But yeah, the black cards are generally have to do with like death and stuff like that. And then the green cards are usually about growth. You can get like really, really big, humongous monsters from green decks. What is this? The Guardian. What? U.S. gun owners meme feud? I have no idea what that means. See, Shrine Keeper. That guy's very vanilla. Yeah, Shrine Keeper for 2 planes for a 2/2. There are far better cards than this. Yeah, I mean the power creep, especially over the last couple of years, has been very apparent. Whereas back in the day, you could get like a card like this would be like 1, and you get a 1/1 creature, and that was pretty much it. Now you can pay 1 and get like a 2/1 creature or a 1/1 creature with a really good effect, and they're not even rares or mythics. So it's kind of interesting. Some of these cards are a little old, like Pacifism. Pacifism is actually one of the oldest cards in the game. It's been around since beta. But again, it's one of those cards that they just reprint it over and over and over again. So it's always available in standard. They just pick it to be put into certain sets. That's pretty much all that is. Yeah, certain ones, they're just always around. Revitalize is another one. That one's been around for a little while. Oh, wow, that one actually moves because it's full art. Look at the article. Okay, hold on. I clicked on your link, and the only thing it did for me is it basically brought up an icon. Well, Yu-Gi-Oh is more of a children's card game. That's the thing about Magic. Magic has always been a bit more directed toward like teens and adults, whereas Yu-Gi-Oh was more of a more for younger players. Yeah, you'll notice that the art has actually gotten more tame lately over the last few years. Like some of the early art for some of these cards was pretty wicked. I mean, like really, really insane. Hold on. Okay, now I'm clicking the link again. Here's why men are pointing loaded guns at their... Oh, God. I heard about this. This was a thing a couple of years ago. And if I remember correctly, they were doing this, and some guy actually shot himself while doing this. No joke. I remember hearing about that. Yeah, apparently some guy shot himself, and thankfully it didn't actually hit his jewels or his business. It shot him. So he shot himself in the thigh. But yeah, this is not responsible gun ownership at all. You would never point a loaded weapon at anything unless you have every intention to completely destroy it. That's the hard and fast rule with guns. Even if you know the gun is not loaded, you still do not point it at something unless you want to destroy it. You just don't. Yeah, those gun owners are morons. Let's see gameplay. Okay, sure. I'll actually do some gameplay here. Let me go, and I'm actually not going to build a deck here. We'll discard changes. Here, I'll play versus the computer. I think I can. How do I even do this? Alchemy. Oh, I don't want Alchemy play. Oh, here we go. Bot match. Here, I'll just do a bot match, and I'll play a white deck. Or I actually have several decks here that I can play. Oh, some of these I can't use. Yeah, mark ahead of this deck. Oh, because I haven't played the challenges. And you do get quite a few decks when you first get started. Tactical Assault, that's another white deck. Graveyard Bash, Boros Battalion. Yeah, some of these are multicolor. Like that's black and green. That's white and red. White and red looks like it might be interesting. Although, I think I'm going to go with this one simply because I've played it before. Oh, and like I was saying earlier, if you all wanted to actually play, this Rough and Tumble deck is one of the decks that I have a code for. In fact, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the decks... Because basically it's one code and it gives you two decks. This is one of them. I'm trying to remember what the other was. I think it was this one. I think it's this and this. Yeah, I think these are the two decks that you get. The Sneak Attack and the Rough and Tumble. And the cool thing is each code can be used twice. The whole idea of the code is it came in like this special edition sort of thing where it was specifically tailored for people who were just getting into the game. And you would buy it like in this Magic the Gathering Arena set where you would get two actual physical decks. And then you could take the code that it gives you. And the idea is that you redeem the code, you get a friend to redeem the code, each of you get two decks, and then you all could play against each other. That was the idea. And the cool thing is that set, dirt cheap. It was like $7. $7 for two complete Magic the Gathering decks, physical cards, and then you still got the code. Yeah, it was really cheap. It's like, wow, that was a really good deal. Anyway, sorry about that. Yeah, sure. I'll play a bot match with my white deck. And I don't think this deck has angels in it. I think it's mostly cats. And like I was saying, I have some of those codes. If you all actually want to give it a try. Let's see, what do we got here? 3 planes. It's a 2. Actually, I'll keep these.
It's a game, so remember to have fun.
Ooh, I got into the planes. So we'll put you down there, and there's nothing else I can really do. Ooh, they changed things a little bit. Oh, yeah, see, that's a red deck, so they just hit me with direct damage. Oh, look, there's my cat. Actually, I would normally bring that cat right out. Let me see, pacifism. Oh, actually, I think that's all I... Oh, no, I can do oh, I can do the Pegasus. He's got flying, too. So we'll bring him. He's got summoning sickness. So when he first comes out, I can't use him yet. Because he has, quote-unquote, summoning sickness. Oh, man, they got 2 goblins out there. Let's see, what do we got here? Creature, human scout. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, target creature gets 1/1 until end of turn. And that's just a very basic cat, but he's got solid defense for only a 1-drop. Okay. Every turn you want to make sure you throw another land down there. Oh my god, my phone is ringing again. Let's see. I could throw the angel out there. Yeah, flying. If you would gain life, you gain that much. +1. Angel of Vitality gets +2/+2 as long as you have 25 or more life.
Hey, I can see your hand.
Oh, eat my butt. You can see my hand. The AI is a little weird. Okay, actually, I'm going to bring out both of these. Yes, you can summon multiple creatures like that. I'm going to attack with my Pegasus. Oops. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, they couldn't block because they had summoning sickness. Are those tokens? They are tokens. Okay. What is this? An enchantment. Give 1 damage to player or planeswalker. Oh. Alright, let's put our planes down there. I guess we can bring our angel now. Let me see if that's gonna... I have 4, huh? So that would be 2... Yeah, I can only do 1 or the other. So we're gonna bring our angel out. Okay. I can actually wipe his board right now if I wanted. See, that's got summoning sickness. Yeah, let's actually make him choose what he wants to do here. Oh, they're both blocking my cat? Aww. They killed my kitty. Uh-oh. Herloon Minotaur. Ouch. This game moves pretty quick, as you can see. It's not one of the slower games. Let me see, who's attacking that guy? Yeah, we're gonna block you. And yeah. Oh, get out of here. Really? That sucks. Okay. This is getting a little weird now. Oh, that Minotaur's got 3 defense. Damn. That card's actually good, I just got it late. I am showing you how to play. I can't... Well, see, that's the thing. There's a way for you to actually go about doing like a tutorial and stuff. But the game itself moves so fast at times that it's hard to show you all how to play just from playing a match. You can see her eyes.
I hope I win. But I hope you win too.
Oh, shut up, Sparky. Knight's Pledge. +2/+2. I could have the... Well, it can't block. Okay, let's actually... I'm gonna Knight's Pledge to my Pegasus. I'm going to put that on the Pious. We're gonna Pacifism the Minotaur. And now we're gonna put this over here to my Concordia. And now I'm gonna attack with all. And he can't, yeah, 2 attackers. Boink, boink. Oh, Fearless Herd Halberdier. Ah, stop hitting me with a rock bombardment. No, you're not. No! Oh, that sucks. He killed my... Damn it. No blocks. Oh, the Sarah Angel. A little late for Sarah. I mean, I have to bring it out.
Whoa.
What do you have here? Okay, that thing can't block. They attacked with that. Okay, so we'll just all attack. I was too kidding. Dang, my kitty's gone. Kind of know what they're gonna do here. Let me see. I can have the angel. Well, let's see. That's a 3/5. They can't kill that, so they're gonna try to kill my angel. Let me just see what they choose for blocking. Oh wow, you're not blocking at all. I'm surprised by that. They didn't block at all. More raid bombardment. Oh my god. Let's just hit with all of them. They're gonna have to block here. Yeah. Ah, it didn't matter. I actually won.
Play again?
But yeah, that's the white deck. But like I was saying, whenever you're actually playing a game, it tends to move pretty fast. So it's hard to just kind of stop and explain to you what's happening. The best thing to do in that instance is to just actually play the tutorial. I mean, I can try to go slow. XP. What is all this? Oh, that's right. This is all the extra. What's mastery? Oh, it keeps telling me to unlock mastery tree. I don't want to. What's this? Oh, this must be new. Oh, new capacity mastery. Okay. What is this? What does this even mean? Does this give cards or suggest pick? It wants me to choose green. I actually don't want that card, though. But yeah, that's... Man, I'm not a fan of, like, this super multicolor stuff. I just don't like it. Masked Bandits. Spar's Adjudicators. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's going to give me a card anyway, so okay there. We'll just take it. Dun, dun, dun. That's kind of neat. We get a couple of cats. See? There you go. There you go, Hammer. We got cats. Cat Citizen. When Spar's Adjudicators enter the battlefield, target creature and opponent controls can't attack or block until your next turn. Oh. It's like a mini pacifism. 2, exile Spar's Adjudicators from your hand. Target land gains add a green, a plains, or a water until Spar's Adjudicators is cast from exile. Oh, wow. You may cast Spar's Adjudicators as long as it remains exiled. Huh. That's interesting. That's really interesting. So you could cast it from exile. Huh. I guess they've gone the way of Yu-Gi-Oh now. Because you know how, like, if you remove a card from the game in Yu-Gi-Oh, technically it's not really removed because there's all these cards that just bring it back. I guess, and the thing is, with Magic, if a card was exiled, that was it. It was gone. And it was like that for decades. But I guess they're changing it now. Because apparently you can cast this from exile. So it is like a second graveyard. Wow. I guess all the games are doing this. Well, they're more like Cations. Do you know what a Cation is? A Cation is from Star Trek, of all things. And they're like humanoid cats. Seriously, go look up Cation. Star Trek Cation. And usually you won't find anything that's weird, other than the fact that it's a humanoid cat. But those are occasions. Nekos. Neko means cat. Neko means cat. Like the actual Japanese word, neko, means cat. Now, there is wording that is used currently in Japan, nekos, that now means cat girl, but the original Japanese meaning of neko was just cat. Kind of like how gato means cat in Spanish. Here, let me try this again. Let's see, where is that going? Bot match. Best of one. Oh, that's the last played one. Explorer play. Here, let me try a different deck. Let me try this. Oh, actually, blue and red. Tactical. I bet this one has a lot of attacking angels. Let's do this tactical assault deck. And again, I'm just playing Sparky. Sparky's like the AI. Because if I try to go and actually place, ooh, what is this? I don't know if I want to keep this. Yeah, this is not a good starting hand. I'm gonna have to mulligan. This is better.
Rightio, now let's play.
Let's send back. Hold on. What's that? It's an aura. A 6950 XT is going to be 1100. Considering what that card does, that's actually not terrible. Let's see. Quick to take offense. Oh, okay, that's just flavor text. So you're basically paying 2 for a 3-1. I guess that's not terrible. No blocks. Savage Gorger. Wow, already got 2. Is that? Oh, that's Sarah's Guardian. Okay. Okay, you go over. Oh, come on, dang it. That's the one thing I don't like is the controls down here are a little weird if you're playing with mouse. Looks on Line Breaker. Well, I don't need this right now. But that's why did they even make this card?
I wonder what your favorite card is.
That's such an odd thing to do. It's like another pacifism. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack with my cat. Whack for 3. 3090 is 780, but yeah, 3090 is an expensive card. I wouldn't want a 3090. Seriously, I would not want a 3090. No blocks. Yeah, 3090s just, they draw way too much power. I would not want one. Let's see. I guess we're going to cast the bonds on this Gorger. I'm going to attack all. Ah. Scathe zombies. Man, they are bringing monsters way too quickly here. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat them. This is a race. Yeah, even if I get my... What's this? Angelic Court. Ooh. I think I'm gonna do the angelic reward first. Flying and vigilance. Yeah, we're gonna do this. There we go. Yeah, because they can't block that. They're thick. Still 200 over MSRP. Cards have gotten better as far as MSRP goes. Okay, now we gotta bring the angel.
Whoa.
They still can't block me. Oh, I may actually be able to win this one. Let me see what they do here. Oh, they don't have anything. Actually, I'm gonna block that. Ah, +2. Dang it, they're gonna take my angel out. That's okay. We survived. So should be able to win this turn. Okay, unless they've got something that can specifically stop me here, I think we're done. Doink! Yep.
Until we meet again, Planeswalker.
Yeah, I'm still waiting too. In fact, interestingly enough, speaking of computer parts, I was thinking about getting the, I think I'd mentioned it to you, what was it, the 5900X? The 12 core? Because it's cheap now. You can get them for well under $400 now. Like the cheapest one I found was like $329, which is really good. But the downsides of that is the AM4 platform is end of life. So I don't know if I want to invest in the 5900 now, because the whole idea of getting onto a platform like that is you generally want that platform to last at least a few years, just in case you want to upgrade. But with AM4 at end of life, if I get a 5900 and I get a motherboard that goes with it, because the motherboard I have right now, unfortunately, little too old. It's like one generation too old to support the 5900. So I would have to get a new motherboard. And unfortunately, if I decide I want to upgrade even in a couple of years, I would have to get yet another motherboard, because AM5 is going to be the new standard for AMD. So now I'm like, well, do I want to actually get that 5900X with a motherboard, or do I want to just wait for the next line to come out for Ryzen? Because they're supposed to be coming out later this year. So I'm kind of like, I don't really know what I want to do with that right now. The only thing is, another thing I should say is that the new boards are going to support DDR5 only. So that means that I would also have to buy new memory. Whereas if I stay with the AM4 platform and get the 5900X, I could just use the memory I have right now. So there's a lot of pros and cons there that I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Gonna be scalped to hell again? It depends. I mean, because I'm not buying it right when it comes out. I'm not going to do that. I almost never do that. Whenever a product like that comes out, like even when Ryzen first came on and I got my 1700, I didn't buy it like that week or anything. I waited like 4 months for everything to kind of settle and that kind of stuff. But still not really sure what I want to do. I want to make cards. How do I make cards? I forgot how to make cards. What's this? Import. Oh, here we go. Collection. Oh, no. This is not what I want to do. Go back. No, not that. Oh, wait. Maybe it is what I want to do. Okay, hold on. The i5 1100. I am not crazy about Intel's 1100 series, or 11,000 series, I should say. All of the 11,000 series chips were just they were not good. The i5, I guess maybe it's fine, but like the higher ends, like the i7 and the i9 from the 11,000 series Intel were absolute garbage. They were not worth the money. Now the 12,000 series i9s and i7s, those are really, really good. The only bad thing about the 12,000 series i9 is that sucker runs hot, like really hot. Like, I mean, you can use an air cooler on it, but it has to be a big air cooler, or you got to put it underwater. Okay, cool. So it says craft. Oh, look. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I could just craft myself a bunch of snow-covered plains if I wanted to. Cool. Charms trays. Because I have these little thingies that I can use. Why can't I make some of this stuff? Or maybe, oh, I think what it's doing is it's telling me the stuff I already have. Okay. So that's probably what this is. And this is all white stuff, apparently? Yeah, it's just only showing me white cards. Can I see, let's see, that's some black cards. Oh, look at that thing. That's old school. Snow-covered swamp. The old 8-bit era. Fate's Reversal. That's an Alchemy card. Kendrith, the Returned King. Oh, here we go. Here's the black cards generally have some really insane artwork, like that. Price of Betrayal. That artwork is amazing looking. Raised Dead. That's another old card. And in fact, I think that's, well, I don't think that's the oldest artwork, but it's some of it. $5.50 for it. Yeah, but then again, I mean, if you've already gotten like a year of use out of it, though, so you know, and plus, with any product, the longer it's on the market, the cheaper it's gonna get. Like when I got my 1700, I think I paid $3.50 for it, but I've had it for 5 years now, so yeah, of course it's not gonna be worth nearly as much. It's still a good chip. It's perfectly fine for me for now, but I know I'm gonna have to upgrade. Where's murder? Do I not have... Is murder not in here? Huh, it's not here. Yeah, murder's not in here. That's weird. And I know it's in standard. Weird. Okay. Yeah, I mean, as long as you get use out of it, it's fine. That's how I see it. It does remind me, though, I've got another 16 gig kit of DDR4 that I don't use, and I should probably sell it. Because right now I'm running 32 gigabytes on 4 sticks. And I do actually use all that memory all the time. Like, I'm always pushing above 16 gigabytes. That's why I went to the 32 kit. Because I was always going over 16. I would always hit that cap there from all the different stuff that I do. Eliminate. Oh, maybe murder's over here. Liliana's Triumph. It doesn't... How are these even... Novice Occultist? Yeah, I don't understand how these are really separated out. Are these done by power or by... Because it looks like it's alphabetical, but there are cards that are missing. So I really don't understand how some of this is done. Scourge the Skyclaves. Soren's Thirst. Those are actually really cool. These cards came out in Strixhaven. And it's very different artwork. Well, it depends. They don't do both. You can get a board that does either or, but not a single board will do both. So you just got to remember that. But you can get boards that do either DDR4 or DDR5. Tavern Swindler. I knew I'd seen her somewhere before. That card just got reprinted. Yeah, that's why it's still... Okay. I was like, I've seen Tavern Swindler before. Unlikely Aid. Oh, there's two of them. Ooh, Vampire Opportunist. Backslide. Okay, see, now we're back in B again. So I have no idea how this is separated. I think it has to do with cost. Because now, look, see, there's 2 and then a black. So total cost 3, total cost 3. Okay, I think it is by that. I don't remember putting it in there, but... there it is, there's murder. There's actually a card called Murder in this game. So that's how you know that this is geared more toward adults. So there's your murder card. And they have various different arts, different... yeah, see, this card has been printed and reprinted so many times. It's the M19, M20... and it was just reprinted again in Streets. So, yeah, it's been around a while. Mind Rot. There's another one called Distress that looks really weird. It's like they've got like a needle going into an eyeball. Ugh, split cards. I hate those. That's actually not a bad thing that you bought Memory when DDR5 came out. Have you seen the prices for DDR5? It's insane right now. Like for like a basic 16 gig kit of DDR5, you're talking like $250. Yeah, more than twice. You could literally get 32 gigs of DDR4 for $150. 3,200 mega transfers per second. But if you go to DDR5, I mean, yes, it's faster. There are certain benefits to it, but it's really expensive right now. I'd wait. I would totally wait. In fact, some kits, depending on the speeds, because again, when you think about the speeds of the memory that you have right now, like the memory that I have right now is 3,200 mega transfers per second, which is fine. That's like the max that Ryzen can support and still be stable. So it's perfectly adequate. But even if you were to go to like DDR5, if you wanted for it to remain at least somewhat affordable, your speeds are not going to be that much higher. Like I think like the entry level speeds for DDR5 is like 3,600, which is not that much faster, but it's expensive. If you want something that's really going to, really boost it, like 5,600 mega transfers per second or 6,000, it's going to get really, really expensive. Some DDR kits out there, I think at 6,000 are like $500 for 16 gigs. It's stupid expensive right now. So yeah, I wouldn't regret it. Would not regret it at all. Okay, enough of the black ones. Let's go to red. Baron Moore. Well, this is still showing you. Oh, okay. Oh, well, there's. Oh, wait, there's Duress. Dang it. Where'd it go? Oh, that's a different version of Duress. She's got little spikes. About to kill her. Festering Mummy. That's me in the morning. Leave me alone. Depends what you do with your video card. Faithless Love. What is this? What is this? I've never seen this card. Is this real? Hold on. Hold on. I gotta check something. Oh my god, it's real. From Strixhaven, the Mystical Archives, because I mean the thing about the Mystical Archives, they all kind of have that different sort of like the border and stuff. You see how it's all different, so it looks kind of neat. But the art on this card is so weird. It doesn't feel like this card should be real, but it is. It's I mean, real in the sense that you can actually play it in the game. Gaming in 4K. I wouldn't want a game in 4K. Doesn't make sense to me. Because like the screens that I use right now, I've got a 27-inch 16 by 9 screen, and then I've got a 29-inch ultra wide that I use for editing and stuff. And they're both 1080p, and that's fine for me for now. I could imagine that I would probably move up to 1440 for my main regular monitor to the 27-inch. Like I could go to like a 29-inch 1440 and maybe push it to like 120 for refresh rate. But other than that, I don't see the point of 4K gaming. At least not right now. It's just, I mean, it's gotten more affordable, but even if you run it at 4K, a lot of times you either have to have like a stupid, ridiculous video card to make the frames worth it, or you have to back down your settings. Yes, it's capable of doing 8K, but have you seen the frames? The frame rate is not good. I think the frame rate is something like 25 to 30 frames per second, and the frame time pacing is all over the place, meaning that you will get little stutters here and there. So yes, technically it can do it, but yeah, it also depends on the game that you're running to. Because again, if it's like a game like this, like if you're playing like Arena and you're doing it in like 4K or 8K, yeah, it'll do it at 60 frames per second, no problem. But if you're going like a high-end AAA game, a lot of times you have to back it down. End the festivities. Who let the dogs out? Sorry. Fanatical Firebrand. I think I'm going to actually go and look at more white cards, simply because I actually like my white deck. Cannot be crafted using wild cards. No! Ah, darn it. All right. I was hoping I would be able to. Let me look at mythics. Let me see. Oh, wait. I know which card I want to look for. Fazera 5, Linus Tech Tips did the video 8K games racing. Well, that's another thing. A lot of those racing games, like the Forzas, Midnight Club, like all those racing games, they tend to be very, very well optimized in how they run. And also you have to consider that the textures and everything that you're looking at tend to stay relatively the same throughout. They look beautiful. They look great. I mean, they're basically just racing simulators. So they look really, really good. So those particular types of games, yes, you can run 4K, 8K in those games and it's fine. What I'm talking about would be games like Cyberpunk 2077, Far Cry 6. Actually, Far Cry 6 may actually run pretty well at 8K. Yeah, the Far Cry games are usually very well known for being pretty well optimized. Let me see what else is some of the newer stuff. Sniper Elite, the new Sniper Elite game. That one I think you'd have to really back it down for Sniper Elite 5. Let me think. What's another of one of the newer games? What's that new Dark Souls game? Elden Ring. I think that's what it's called. Elden Ring. I don't know if it's a very demanding title or not, though, because nobody ever really covers if it runs really well or not. But I imagine some of that stuff would, yeah. Probably using the highest possible specs available, though. That's also true. You also got to remember, I mean, Linus, I love Linus. I love watching his videos. He's very entertaining. But yeah, they tend to throw everything they have when doing stuff like that. Because you have to imagine, he's got more than a 3090 on that machine. I can guarantee you, if he's running a machine with a 3090, he's probably pairing it with a 12900 KS. I can almost guarantee you he's going to pair it with that chip. And that is the highest end Intel chip that you can get right now for consumers. And that thing is expensive. It's like an $850 chip. There you go, and a $30,000 TV. Yeah, see, that's why I like Linus. He's entertaining. but a lot of the stuff that he does is not really practical. I mean, again, I get that he does it for the entertainment value, and that's why I still watch his videos, because he does have some very entertaining and sometimes very good information on some of his videos. But when I think about something that's a bit more practical, like something that I could legitimately afford, I'll go and I'll watch other channels like Gamers Nexus, because they tend to stay a little more grounded when it comes to specs and performances and you know, like I was saying earlier, like frame timings and pacings and stuff like that. That's where I go to them for, because they get really, you know, Gamers Nexus likes to really get into the nuts and bolts of something, whereas Linus is more of like, hey, let's just do something nuts. Like there was that one, what was one of his latest videos that he did? It was like a really stupid video. He's done a lot of really stupid videos, and I mean stupid in a good way. I think, what was he doing? He's just had so many dumb ones. Oh, he did one where he was water cooling a CPU, but instead of using like a regular pump that you would use for water cooling a CPU, he used like something like a 5 horsepower water pump or something. It ran on gasoline. It was so stupid, but it was entertaining. And they had to do it outside because it was so damn loud. But yeah, they actually got it working. And it worked. I mean, technically it worked. But they did the testing and everything, and it's like, hey, was it any better than regular? No. But it was fun. It was funny. It was entertaining. I'll give him that. Oh, one of the more recent videos that Linus did that was actually helpful, or I guess could be helpful for certain people, is the one where he switched out the screen on that old school Sega Game Gear. Did you see that one? It was a bit of a longer video, and it had people in there that I hadn't really seen before in his videos. I guess some of the newer people. But he changed the old, because Game Gear is like a 30-year-old system at this point. It was like this big, chunky, handheld gaming system like from 92. And the old school screen 30 years ago was fine, but today it looks like complete dog crap. And he changed it out. It took some time, but he was able to change it out to a much newer, better screen. And holy crap, did it look good. That new screen was amazing. It was like, I mean, 30 years of tech, you know, you got to imagine things are going to get better. But yeah, it took him a little while to get it all done. In fact, he didn't actually do most of the work. One of his employees did. But it was still pretty good. And I was like, wow. And I remember playing the Game Gear too. I never had one for myself. My friend had one though. And I remember playing that thing. And man, that thing was a beast. It was chunky as hell. Like some people complain that the Switch is heavy. Oh, you don't know heavy until you've played a Game Gear, man. That sucker with the batteries in it and everything, that thing weighed like 4 pounds. It was like stupid heavy. But it was great, man. And you could play Sonic on it. Let's see. Let's do creatures. Actually, let's do planeswalkers too. Because I don't even have a planeswalker. Commons. Let's do rares and mythics. All right. Oh, wow. There's not that many. But it should show me the one that here it is. This is the one that I'm thinking of. Giada, Font of Hope. Look at this thing. Flying Vigilance. Each other angel you control enters the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter on it for each angel you already control. You can tap it for 1 plane, spend this mana only to cast an angel spell. But look at that. And that's only for a cost of 2. For 2, you get a 2/2 with Flying and Vigilance and an amazing ability. That is insane. How many of these can I craft? How many rare wild cards do I have? I have 12. So yes, I can actually... Oh, actually, hold on. Can I get... There's an alternate art of her, isn't there? Oh, maybe they don't offer that. Darn. But that's fine. I don't mind getting... Okay, that's fine. We'll just get more of these. Yeah, I'm gonna get 4 copies of her. She's awesome. And I have all these wild cards that I never use. So it's like, might as well. Okay, so we got 4 of her now. Oh, this is the new Planeswalker. Elsbeth. I have no idea how she even works. Let's see. She costs 5. Choose up to 1 target creature, put a 1/1 counter and a counter from among flying, first strike, lifelink, or vigilance. Oh my gosh. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may put a permanent card with mana value 3 or less from among them on the battlefield with a shield counter on it. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. Create 5 3/3 white angel creature tokens with flying. Oh my god. Wow. That's amazing. Of course, it's at -7. That's wow. Holy crap. We got the Sanctuary. Oh, I actually pulled this physical card, the Sanctuary Warden. Let me see. Enters the battlefield with 2 shield counters. Whenever Sanctuary Warden enters the battlefield or attacks, you may remove a counter from a creature or planeswalker you control. If you do, draw a card and create a 1/1 green and white citizen creature token. Now I want to look at the other planeswalkers from previous sets. I mean, that's an amazing planeswalker. But let's see. Let's just do all of standard. Kaldheim. What about Neon Dynasties? Oh, that's right, the Wandering Emperor. Oh, she's got Flash. As long as the Wandering Emperor entered the battlefield this turn, you may activate her loyalty abilities anytime you could cast an instant. Put a 1/1 counter on up to 1 target creature. It gains first strike until end of turn. Create a 2/2 white samurai creature token with vigilance. Exile target tapped creature you gain. Oh. Wow. Okay, that's where she gets good. Okay. Yeah, that's where she gets really good. All of y'all are like, what does that mean? Basically, whenever you attack, or whenever your opponent attacks or you attack, in order to attack and for it to count and everything, you have to quote unquote tap your creature, and then of course they go through with their attack or everything. But whenever this ability activates, you can target any of those tapped creatures and remove it, and then gain 2 life for it. So even if it's a big, bad, giant, humongous monster, you could just get rid of it. Won't even have to fight to kill it. You can just get rid of it. Wow, that's pretty amazing. Okay. Now I'm curious. Actually, can I do all of them? Let's just see all the planeswalkers that have been here. Okay. Mila. Oh, that's from Strixhaven. Nahiri. Oh, that's Zendikar. She's a little older. Kaya. There's another Gaia, or Kaya. Nico Eris. Oh, Teferi. Let's see. Choose up to 1 target artifact. Oh, I don't really want to run artifacts. Up to 1 target creature. And up to 1 target land. Oh, okay. Untap the chosen permanents you control. Tap the chosen permanents you don't... Oh, okay. So he can actually target enemy stuff too. Okay. And then you gain 2 life. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put 1 of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. You get an emblem with untap all permanents you control during each opponent's untap step, and you draw a card during each opponent's draw step. Whew. That's really good too. Yeah, basically the very bottom one tends to be like the holy crap move. So I'm kind of torn. Teferi's good. Wandering Emperor's good. She's really good. I mean, Create 5/3/3 white angel creature tokens with flying. That's insane, man. That's like flooding the field. Wow. Grandmaster of Flowers. Oh my god, what? He has everything. As long as Grandmaster of Flowers has 7 or more loyalty counters on him, he's a 7/7 dragon god creature with flying and indestructible. Target creature without first strike, double strike, or vigilance can't attack or block until its turn. Search your library and or graveyard for a card named Monk of the Open Hand. Oh, okay, I don't want to have to go for monk cards. Reveal it, put it into your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle it. That's interesting, but I think I'm probably going to still go with her. Yeah, I think I want to go with her. And how many... Let me see, how many... Wow, okay, I've got 5 mythic tokens. I mean, again, I don't really have a lot of experience with planeswalkers. How many planeswalkers would I want? I have no idea. I literally have no idea. I'd have to look it up. Because I just don't have any experience with planeswalkers. How many planes... walkers in a deck? You can have a maximum of 4 planeswalkers with the same card name in your deck, just like any other MTG card. You can have more than one of the same type of planeswalker in your deck, however. Oh, okay. So if I wanted to, I could have like 2 of her and then like 2 of the others, or, you know, whatever. So a total of 4. Okay. I still don't know how they work. I really have no clue how they work. Maybe I'll just buy them and put them in and then just see how it works. There, I got 3 of her. We're going to go with 3 for now. Okay. So... we're going angels here. Let's see what we can actually build. We're going standard. Okay, I should be able to... Planeswalker creature. I think I put too many. Oh, well, here's Giada. Okay, so we have 4 of her. Put the dog! I can't... Well, I could put the dog, but it doesn't really work. Let's see, can I just do... Oh, there she is. Okay, so we're going to put her in. Here's an Angel Warrior. She's a bit expensive. I gotta find some cheaper ones. Human Peasant. She's the cheapest angel. Or one of the cheapest angels. Rogue, Wizard, Dog, Mouse. Wow, okay. Where the heck are all my angels? Maybe I can... She'd probably annihilate me. Well, actually, she doesn't like playing standard. She plays Commander. Commander's different. Commander is... it's kind of like... gosh. Did you ever watch that Yu-Gi-Oh episode where you have a deck master? It's kind of like that, from what I understand. And then instead of the card... or instead of the deck being 60 cards, it's 100 cards. So it's a little bit different. And I, like I said, I've never played Commander, so I have no idea how it would work. Let's see, 2 heavens is 1? No. Shepherd of the Cosmos. To the battlefield. Return target permanent card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Foretell. During your turn, you may pay 2 and exile this card from your hand face down. Cast it on a later turn for its foretell cost. Oh, so it gets a little cheaper. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work a little bit on take that out. I mean, there has to be more angels. What's going on here? Is it similar to like expanded from Pokemon? No, it's not. It doesn't just open up more sets. It just it kind of changes. I mean, the game overall, the same basic mechanics are there. Um, gosh, I mean, I unfortunately I just really don't know enough about it. Plus, I know what I do know about it is that there are very specific commander cards that you can use only for commander. In fact, there are sets now that are called just commander, and you can't actually take those commander cards and use them in the standard format, as far as I know, unless they had previously been released in standard, which some of them have. You can use standard cards in commander, but I don't think you can go commander to standard. Yeah, there are some different cards there because the way they work, it's a little different. Because also, I think the way that commander can work is you can play like 1v1, but if you wanted to do like a 4-person free for all, you could do that too. So yeah, the commander thing is a whole different. It's a whole different ball of wax. That's why I don't really want to say too much about it because I just sincerely don't know. I just don't know enough about it. I know the cards because obviously I sell them, but I don't know exactly how it all works. Well, I guess I'm going to need to go get some more angel cards. I'm going to have to craft some more stuff. Because I just simply don't have very many angels. So, I'm actually going to save this. Yes. Would you like to save it in exit 1? Yes. Thank you. Yeah, there is definitely a difference between standard and commander. I mean, there are so many different formats in Magic. It's insane. Seriously, there's standard, there's historical standard, there's historical, there's artifact, not artifact. I forget exactly what it's called, but there's commander, like I said. There's another one called Pauper, which the whole idea of that format is that you can only use cards that have a specific value or up to a particular value. Because one thing you run into a lot in standard is it's kind of like in Yu-Gi-Oh! How there's those chase cards that are just really, really, really good. And a lot of times with some of those chase cards, you can just kind of throw them into almost any deck and it works. And they're just amazing cards. But Pauper focuses only on inexpensive cards. Like they can only be up to a certain value. And beyond that, you can't use them. It can be overwhelming for a new player. It really can. That's why anybody that comes in and decides to start playing, I say just stick to standard. Just go in, stick to standard, work in that. Don't worry about all the other stuff. Because you can get into all that other stuff later. Just stay with standard. That's the best thing you can do. Because if you try to do everything all at once, you're going to lose your mind. You're really going to lose your mind. In fact, here, I'll actually just look up the list. List of Magic Gathering formats. Let's see how many they have here. Oh, there's also the draft boosters and stuff like that. You can do like drafting and see different ways to play. Oh, here we go. These are all the different ways that you can play. Commander, booster draft, which is, if you've never done booster draft, it's actually kind of interesting. What they do is you get a certain amount of draft booster packs. Like it will actually say on the pack draft or draft booster, and each of those comes with 15 cards. And I think it's you get 5 packs and you build your deck in your sideboard, which sideboard is basically your side deck, and you use only those cards that come in those packs. That's it. You cannot use any outside cards. You can only build from those. So basically, you get 5 boosters, you open them, you build your deck. Your opponent gets 5 boosters, they open them, they build their deck, and then you play. It's actually kind of fun. because you have to just build your deck right then and there. So I've actually done stuff like that, like booster drafting and stuff in other games. It's pretty fun. That is a fun format. Then of course you have your standard. There's another type called Pioneer, another one called Modern. Then there's Sealed Deck, and the way Sealed Deck works is if I remember correctly, you can actually go to the stores and buy like pre-constructed decks, kind of like structure decks for Yu-Gi-Oh. And when you go and you play, you can only use that deck as it is right then and there. And you can do the same thing with Commander. Like Commander Sealed Deck also exists. And again, you just go and you get your Commander deck, and that's the deck you play with. You cannot change it. It's just you use those cards, and that's it. Then there's also Alchemy, which, like I said, is very, very new. I don't know anything about Alchemy. Another one called Explorer. There's one called Historic, which I believe focuses on all the older cards. There's Commander Draft, which is kind of similar to Booster Draft. There's Pauper that I just mentioned, again, for the inexpensive stuff. There's another one called Brawl, which I've not gotten into. There's another one called Conspiracy. There's one called Two-Headed Giant. There's one called Block. There's one called Legacy. There's another one called Vintage, which you can only use all the like super, super old cards. Then there's Team Unified Constructed, Team Booster Draft, Team Sealed Deck. Again, those are the same as the other ones that I had mentioned. It's just you're in a team now. There's another one called Freeform, Momir Basic, Planeswalker, and then Commander 1v1. Those are the formats. And that's what I was saying. If you ever wanted to start playing, ignore all of that except Standard. Just play Standard. Because in Standard, it's just the very basics of the game. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what you get when you have a 30-year-old game. This game's been around for, since the early 90s. Yeah, there's so many different ways to play. And it's funny because Commander actually was not invented by Wizards of the Coast, the people who do Magic the Gathering. Commander was something that a guy and his group of friends just made up. And they started playing it, and apparently it worked really, really well. And it became so popular that there was a tournament there locally in their local area or something like that. This was like 10 years ago. And then, Wizards of the Coast got wind that, hey, there's this new thing that they're calling Commander, and apparently it's really popular, so they did what they thought they should, and they started making Commander-type products. And it's been very successful. Again, I'm not super familiar with how it works, but I hear it's pretty fun. And again, yeah, here it says right here, Commander is 3 to 5 players. Your deck is 100 cards, and the match can take up to 2 hours for one match. So I guess if you've got 5 people, it can take up to 2 hours. But it's supposed to be really, really fun. And the way it works is a lot of times with a lot of these Commander type cards, from what I understand, is if you play a particular Commander type card, it can affect not only, like, say, one particular opponent that you choose, but it can affect all the other people in the group. So that's why it's kind of different. Whereas normally, when you're playing Standard, it's just you versus one other person, so there really isn't a lot to think about. But in Commander, there's very strange effects like that go off. So that's why it can get really, really, really odd. But yeah, just stick with Standard. Standard, 60 cards. It's 2 players, 1v1. Each game can take maybe up to 20 minutes. As you can see, I actually got through a couple of games there in maybe 5-6 minutes. Didn't take very long. Oh, but here it actually goes into details. Cool. Okay. What is this format? Pauper, deck size, game duration 20. Oh, here it is. The Pauper format says here, build decks using your favorite commons from throughout the history of Magic. Oh, cool. Accessible with card choices for deck building readily available. Powerful card combinations that pack a punch. So you can only use commons. Okay. And the cool thing, I guess, to keep it more interesting is you can use older cards too. Wow. But as long as they're common, at that point you're just playing D&D. That's kind of how it feels when you play. I've heard people talk about it like that, like it's like playing D&D when you're playing Commander. But Pauper, that's kind of neat. So only using commons. That's kind of like what we do sometimes. Like, remember when we used to do the old duel rooms? We're like, nah, we can only use like common cards, and let's see what kind of decks we can build, that kind of stuff. That's kind of what Pauper feels like. Let me see. Where was Vintage? Let me see. Oh, Vintage, vast card selection from all Magic sets. Okay, cards do not rotate as new standard sets are released. Oh, okay, so it's just like all the cards. Format with the biggest card pool. Oh, okay, so Vintage is everything. Okay. The only bad thing about this is that there are some insanely broken combos that you can do in Vintage. Legacy, I think the Legacy is the one. Let me see. Oh no, decks can include cards from all Magic sets. Okay. Something for, well, what's the difference between these two then? Yeah, I don't see. Oh, I see now. Vintage is every card that's out there. Legacy is every card that's out there except banned cards. Okay. So that's the difference. And there is a banned card list. Okay. Banned and restricted. There it is. Banned and restricted list. Okay. So this is probably a little better than Vintage. Legacy is probably more fun because, yeah, some of the older Magic cards are stupid broken. Like, especially when you combo them with some of the newer stuff, forget it. It's insane. Let me see. Just as curiosity, let me see what's on here. Oh, yeah, all of these make sense. All of these make total sense. Ancestral Recall, Black Lotus, Bazaar of Baghdad, Chaos Orb. Yeah, these all make sense. Fast Bond? Why is Fast Bond on there? I did not expect to see Fast Bond. Earthcraft, Gush, Hermit Druid. Let me see. Library of Alexandria. Mana Crypt. Wow, I did not expect to see Mana Crypt on there. Mana Vault, Memory Jar. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I'm like kind of oohing and ahhing to myself because I know a lot of these cards. And you're just like, I have no idea what he's talking about. I guess that card's good. It might be. And then, of course, you have all the Moxes. If you know anything about Magic, there's the Moxes. Like Mox Emerald, Mox Jet, Mox Pearl, Mox Ruby, Sapphire. Let me see. I'm just looking for cards. Oh, Sensei's Divining Top. That is an amazing card. Oh, speaking of Sensei's Divining Top, I pulled that. I pulled a Sensei's Divining Top yesterday. That's a $40 card. I don't know if you probably didn't watch it because I know you're not really into Magic, but I did a video yesterday and I posted it yesterday for the new set. You only know about Black Lotus. I did a video for the new set of Streets of Capenna. And the boosters that you get in that little bundle box set that I had, they have a chance to have cards from something that they call the list. And the list is like kind of like a curated selection of cards throughout Magic's history. And some of them are kind of cards, but other cards are really, really good. And the whole opening up until that point had been kind of for me. Like all the cards that I was getting out of the new set were just not really that great. They were okay, but they weren't amazing. But then I saw Sensei's Divining Top, and I was like, oh. And I had to pause for a second, and I had to think, because I'm like, I know this card's name. And sure enough, yeah, it's like a $40 card. So it basically paid for the whole thing. So I was happy, because I was getting kind of pulls, like I said. And then I went and I looked. Of course, I went and I ran the numbers, and sure enough, besides the Divining Top, the most expensive card I got out of that opening yesterday, I think, was one of the Mythics, I think. There was a Mythic. I think it was Body something. But it was like a $3 Mythic. So it wasn't a great opening. It was kind of But like I said, I got that Divining Top, and I was like, yes. I was like, thank you. Oh, Skull Clamp is on here. Old school Skull Clamp. Oh, there's Soul Ring. Survival of... Oh, Time Walk. Wow, I haven't seen that card in forever. Time Twister, Tinker, Tolarian Academy? Oh, okay, that's right. Never mind. Underworld Breach, Vampiric Tutor, Will of Fortune, Windfall, Ren and 6. Wow, okay. Yawgmoth's Will, Yawgmoth's Bargain, Zerto the Dawnwalker. Okay. Yeah, most of these cards make sense. Except for Fastbond. I don't understand Fastbonds on there. Demonic Tutor. Okay, anyway, sorry. But yeah, here, in fact, in case you're curious, I know that like you're the only person here right now. But in case you're curious, there's the list of all the various formats. I'm actually going to post that in Discord too. Yeah. Because I actually want to go back to this. In fact, I can probably end the stream. I've been streaming for like 3 hours. And I'm not even paying attention to the game at this point. I'm just talking about the formats. Oh, right. What was I going to... I was going to go make more cards. More angel cards. Let's see. It's going to go here. Creatures... Not collect. Well, collected and not collected. Type. Oh, commanders. Here you go. Here's one of the things that you get for the commander type. Is you get to choose a commander. It's like the commander is like your deck master. Anyway. Sorry. Keep getting back into that. Well, I can't search for just angels, so... Actually, hold on. Let's... Yeah, we're going to do white. And up to 3. Actually, no, let's do 2. There. Okay, let me see what we can get here. Now we should see a good selection. Okay, Cleric. Here we go. Oh, Arcbound Mouser. That's cool. Lifelink and Modular 1. 1/1 counter. When it dies, you may put the 1/1 counter on target art. Oh, that's an artifact creature. Artifact creatures were huge in Mirrodin. That's about the time that I started playing. Like, I started like right before the Mirrodin block came out. This was like 2003 or so. 2003, 2004. Yeah, artifacts came out and completely broke the game for a little while. It's kind of nuts. Cat. Oh, hello, cat citizen. There you go. You want to be a cat? I'm just looking for angels. Wizard, soldier, fox pilot, cat. There's another cat. Yeah, like I said, you could build a cat deck if you wanted to in this game. You can build dogs too. Got lots of dogs. You can build clerics. You can build wizards. You can build knights, and that's just in white. All the other colors have all kinds of other different stuff in them too. You can build birds too. And the great thing about birds is they almost all birds have flying. Oh, this has lifelink too. Huh. I may want to look into that one. Healer's Hawk. So flying and lifelink. Okay. Even though it's not an angel. See, now I'm all into Magic. I'm like, okay, let's play some Magic. Monk. Oh, here's another dog. He's got armor. Oh, that's M21. It's an uncommon. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Segovian Angel. Okay, this I could definitely use. Oh, I've got 28 of these. Okay, excellent. Does Wizards of the Coast ever change art on older cards? I remember hearing some cards got banned for having some questionable art. Do they change those or are they banned forever? When they reprint, it's not unusual for them to change the art. And not necessarily because there was anything wrong with the art, but they just update it sometimes. But yes, some of the old stuff, like the really old stuff, if they want to reprint it, then yeah, they probably would need to change the art. Like there's one, oh, what's the name of that card? Gosh, I can't remember the name, but like one card that from what I understand is never going to get reprinted is one called Cleanse. The art is apparently fine, but because it's a white card and because it says Cleanse, it has kind of some racial undertones to it. At least that's what they say. So They're just not going to use that card anymore because now there are other cards that do essentially the same thing that Cleanse did, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, there is a card, and I shared it once. What is the name of it? Let me see. I'm trying to remember. Bandit restricted announcement. And it sucks because the name of that card, it's like it's on the tip of my tongue and I cannot remember it. But the artwork on it, it essentially looks like hooded like spirits or wizards or ghosts or something, and it's very reminiscent of the type of outfits that people in the KKK would wear. And because of that, they decided they're just not going to reprint that card ever again. Invoke Prejudice. Thank you. That's it. That's the one. Yeah. Invoke Prejudice. So yeah, there it is. That's what I was saying. It's like I have it on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember it. But yes, Invoke Prejudice. That should be the one. Yeah, it looks like the art kind of looks like, oh wow, view anyway. Yeah, yeah, it looks kind of like KKK style sort of stuff. Although I mean, that sort of outfit, I think it's a combination of the art and the name. So yeah. This band 7. Yeah, there you go. 7 cards. They picked racist stuff. Yeah, some of the stuff I remember looking over this list, and you can actually still get these cards. They're still available, but because they've been banned, obviously they can never be used in regular play. And a lot of people, because they are banned, they're not going to, they may not want to get rid of them. But I kind of understand why they got rid of them. Like Crusade. I guess, again, I can kind of understand why Crusade's on there. I mean, it doesn't bother me personally, but I can understand why it would bother some people. Same thing, like I said, with Cleanse. Cleanse was another one of those cards that got banned. Jihad, I can understand that, again, because of because, I mean, Jihad, that sort of thing has been around forever. But just in the last 20 years, it has gotten, it's gotten this really negative connotation to it, having to do with terrorism and that sort of stuff. In Prison, I can see why that one was done, because it depicts basically what is a black person with a mask on their face being imprisoned, and that one, yeah, again, the artwork, yeah. Dradesh Gypsies, I remember that one. Gypsy, or the word gypsy has been kind of one of those words that's been used to describe people that you just normally wouldn't really want to have around. And so they have like a negative connotation. It's kind of like, at least here in the States, gypsies were thought of as not necessarily carnies, and by carny I mean like a carnival worker. Some of those people were referred to as that. And it was always meant in a very negative way. So, yeah, that's why they kind of said no to that. Stone Throwing Devils, that one, I believe they said they banned it because it was thought to depict Jewish people. I don't remember exactly what they said about it. Let me see if it actually says it here in the article. Okay. There's, Invoke Prejudice. Yeah, it doesn't say I don't think it says anything specifically about Stone Throwing Devils. But I think the whole idea is that there was some sort of thing about it depicting, it was like a very negative depiction of Jewish people. But I think that's what the whole thing was about. I mean, I can show you. I could probably screen share if you've never seen them, because obviously they're not in Magic the Gathering Arena. But yeah, they're all there. I mean, you can look up all these cards. In fact, yeah, that article you linked me, Moni, in case you're curious, Dre, you can go look. You can click on that article. It has all the cards. But yeah, these are not gonna ever be reprinted, as far as I know. These are all older cards too. This is like from, what is that, Antiquities? Wow, 3 of them are from Antiquities. I'm pretty sure that's Antiquities. Oh no, 4 of them are. Okay. Wow, so that one set, they just they just went crazy in that one set. One of them is okay. Jihad, Crusade. I think Crusade is from. Let's see, that's Mark Poole. I want to say that's beta and revised. Stone Throwing Devils. I'm not sure where that's from. I'm pretty sure I could just look it up, but in fact, if I remember correctly, they don't even have these cards available for sale on TCG Player anymore. They've removed them completely because they don't want, any company out there, they're like, we want nothing to do with. Let me see if eBay has them. Magic the Gathering, Invoke Prejudice. I'm pretty sure they have it. They do. Yeah, you can buy Invoke Prejudice on eBay. Let me see. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not Antiquities. It's from Legends. I can never remember all of the various little symbols from the earlier sets. That set Legends, it looks like, is where a lot of those come from. Let me see, where's Crusade? I want to say Crusade is from Revised. There we go. Oh, 4th edition. Okay, so it's right after Revised. Okay. And you can actually get Crusade pretty cheap too. It's only $15. Oh, there is one there. Okay, so there's one in 4th edition, and it was printed and revised. Okay, so that's why I was thinking revised. Yeah, the revised one's a little more expensive. Oh, that's a Japanese version. Okay. Let's see, what's this? Oh, wow, it was even printed in 5th edition. Yeah, Crusade has a lot of printings. Yeah, so 4th edition, 5th edition, and revised, it looks like. Oh, and there's also a collector's version too, which most people don't have the collector's version because those were only sold in complete sets, unless somebody broke it up, which you could do. What was I doing here again? Oh yeah, right. I was crafting angels. Yeah, I want my Segovian angels. Okay, so now we have 4 of those. Oh, did it take me back to the beginning? I think it did. Oh, that's too bad. Let's see, Catzel. That's a Johnny's Bridemate. Ageless. Angel of Unity. How many of these do I have? I've already got 2. And that's a 2-drop. That's actually not terrible. Okay. We'll think about that one. That's a Human Peasant. Angel Spirit. It's a 2 for a 1/1 with flying. Target attacking or blocking creature gets +1/+1. Not crazy about that. Got Dog. He's got Vigilance. He's always out there. He's always ready to go. Oh, wow. There's a white zombie. Binding Mummy. What set is that? Oh. Cool. Let's see, Human Cleric. Yeah, I'm only looking for angels, sorry. Warlocks. You don't see many white warlocks. Bird. Thinking of all the old cards now, I keep thinking about this one card that I really, really wanted back in the day. Never bought it. I probably should have, though. It was a... gosh, I want to say a 5th edition Birds of Paradise? I think that's what it was. And Birds of Paradise is one of those cards. It's been printed several times, but it's just an awesome card. I don't think it's been printed lately, though. Let me see. Let me see if I can remember which one it was. Birds of Paradise. That's the okay. Yeah, it was printed all the way back at early in the beta edition, so it's an older card, but it's been reprinted several times. I'm trying to find the one that I actually wanted. I think no, that's 8th edition. It wasn't that one. Oh, here it is. I think it was the revised. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the revised edition. And I remember I would see it every time that I would go into this store in Austin, and I would see it there all the time because the guy had like 4 or 5 of them, and they were like $10 or something. And I just remember thinking to myself, I want to buy that just because it looks so awesome. But then the reason I kept telling myself not to buy it was because even up until that point, it had been printed several times. Because at that point, you had Unlimited, you had Beta, you had 7th edition, you had 8th edition, you had 6th edition, 5th edition, and then, of course, Revised. So it had been printed several times. And then it got printed again in Ravnica City of Guilds. So, yeah. Still neat, though. Dre left again. He's like, oh, I left again. I just came back for like 5 minutes. Anyway, I'm going to mess around with this because I know I'm just kind of chattering right now to nobody. Thanks for hanging out, Moni. Hey, Moni, if you actually do want to give MTG a try, I'm not trying to push you into it, but if you do want to play, just let me know. Because like I said, I have those codes. Gives you 2 free decks. But even then, when you first get into MTG Arena and you just start playing, you can earn a certain number of decks. Like every time you go through, as you're going through the tutorial, you can earn entire decks. And again, they're not the greatest decks, but it has some good, decent cards. So yeah, just let me know if you want to get into it. I'll pass you a code, and you can use it and see how you like it. Until next time, go be a carrot. I'm gonna